Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Border Sports live coverage of the Gateway District Bowling Association's Club Champ Pairs. And it's a very, very big welcome and thank you to Kay Fick, the President of the Gateway Bowling Association. Welcome, Kay.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
For the viewers' information, Kay's been thrown in the deep end 5 minutes before we started. She's been asked to come and jump on the commentary, which I've been very grateful for. So thank you very much. Lovely to see we've got people tuned in already. Ladies are just finishing their roll-up at the moment. For this morning's game, we have Russell Island versus Logan City. These ladies all won their club championship pairs earlier on in the season. They're ready to battle it out for glory. Start the day off. For Russell Island, we have leading, Alison Mann is leading, and Rochelle Harkness is the skip. They're in the maroon. For Logan City, we have Hilda Band and Lisa Flanagan in the blue, white and yellow. It looks like the girls have finished their roll-up, so we'll be getting started. My name's Tim Wrightson from Border Sports Live, and it's a very proud moment here. First time to be doing coverage from southeast Queensland and southeast Brisbane.
Oh, and we look forward to having more live streaming of our games.
That's the plan. These today's games, Kay, are all section knockout, aren't they?
Knockout, they are. That's right.
And we have 2 games today, this morning and this afternoon at 1 p.m. We'll be starting round 2. We're hoping that this afternoon we'll get a men's match, so everybody will get a bit of a run-up, and hopefully we'll get people from all the different clubs represented throughout your district.
Yes, I'm sure they'll organise to have a men's game on the TV rink this afternoon.
Yeah, it was an open draw this morning, which was great. Well, it looks like Alison's getting ready to kick the day off for us. Don't forget, folks, you can join in the live chat. We will do our best to communicate with you when people comment during the game. We will try and keep as best communication as we can with you. We know that some people get sick of us talking to the people in the live chat, and and we need to concentrate in the game. So first and foremost, I'll have to say a big hello to Forrest Wombat, my good friend from Ardrossan in South Australia. And also it's great to see Keith Clubbs joined in, and he's saying, let's go Logan. All right, the game's underway. Kay's running away from me already. Now, I have got a bit of a man flu at the moment, folks, so I sincerely apologise for my nasally tone. We'll iron out a few little issues as we go. We're at the Mt Gravatt Stadium in southeast Brisbane. So we have a felt or a carpet under roof, and they also have a similar or identical looking green outside in the sunshine. We have 6 rinks here under the roof with us today. Alison was a bit unlucky there. 6 rinks here underneath the roof, and I think another 4 happening outside. So we'll find out a little more about how everybody's going during the day. We'll try and keep you informed as to how all the games are going. Now, today's pairs is as what I call 2 and walk. In Queensland, I think they call it 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Our umpire today, a lovely fella that's been helping me out, is Bob Chatton from the Mt Gravatt Club, and the Chatton family, very, very big supporters and contributors at the Mt Gravatt Club. So the skip for Russell Island bowling now. That's Rochelle Harkness. Russell Island's in what we call the Moreton Bay or the Bay Island area between Stradbroke Island and mainland Brisbane. Runs from Brisbane down to the Gold Coast, Stradbroke Island. Got a nice bowl there. So Russell Island holding 2, possibly 3 at the moment. And bowling now is Lisa Flanagan from Logan City. Girls will just be getting used to this surface. Some of these girls may not have even played on this surface before, depending on which division they play for in their pennant. There's quite a few clubs. I think I counted 15 clubs in the district. And some of the pennant divisions contain 6 players, so you can imagine quite a few don't get round to all the clubs in a season. So another nice bowl there from Rochelle. So it looks at the moment like the Russell Island ladies have just caught the pace of the green early. And g'day to Mike Abel, I think it is. Mike Abel from Mt Gravatt. Thanks very much, Forrest. Now, I don't know any of these competitors, so Kay will be back to give us a little bit of detail. She's far more familiar, being the president of the district and a female bowler. We'll do our best to give you as much information as we can. Massive thank you, a very, very big thank you to Bayside Maintenance Plumbing. Nice bowl from Alison Hunt and Alison Mann there. Back bowl is very important at this stage of the game by the looks. So Bayside Maintenance Plumbing, Steve and Tom Wrightson have been servicing, Steve in particular has been servicing the Redlands and the Wynnum area up to Mt Gravatt for almost 20 years now. And also Hector the Erector, our good friend Simon Parker, who just also happens to be the president of the Wynnum Bowling Club. So massive thank you to both Hector the Erector and Bayside Maintenance Plumbing. It's sponsors like you guys that help us get these games brought to all of the viewers on YouTube Live Sports. If you're interested and you want to, the live chat is very simple. You'll see the button on your tablet. I don't think you can do it on your TV. If you want to get involved in the live chat, you'll need to use your phone or a tablet, iPad, things like that. It's very simple. Just hit the live chat button, join in. It costs you nothing to get involved. Likewise, subscribe as soon as you can to YouTube Live Sports. Once again, it costs absolutely nothing. But it just means that you'll be able to find things a little easier. So you'll be able to find playlists and so forth that are recorded for all previous live streams. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tim Wrightson. I am about to commence my 3rd season at Wynnum Bowls Club. I've also, and I still continue to play in South Australia. My 14th or 15th season, just completed the summer season down in Mount Gambier in the southeast of South Australia. Rochelle's just a little wide on that one. As I say, these girls, probably some of them may never have ever played here, let alone played here in the last 6 to 12 months. That bowl just pulling up about a metre and a half short. That's a little tricky now for the ladies from Russell Island. Rochelle here just trying to make sure she doesn't promote any of the black bowls or the pink bowls. How's things looking, Wombat? Audio and video clarity okay, mate? The skipper Lisa Flanagan from Logan City bowling her last bowl of the very first end. She's got much better weight and she has found a gap. Wow, that's saved a ton of pain, that one. That's probably cut out 5 bowls. A very good bowl there from Lisa. She'll be pleased to not be 5 or 6 down on the first end. Terrific, mate. Thank you very much. So we've even got a measure for shot by the looks. Or it might be... So the bowls that got pushed through ended up being shot. So it is 2 to Russell Island to start. But I've got to give a big rap there to Lisa Flanagan. I'm pretty sure she cut 3 or 4 out to only go 2 down. So very good result to start the day for both teams there. It'll reduce a few of the nerves. .21 ends of 2 and walk. So this game will take quite some time. I'd imagine close to 3 hours, would you? Yes, Kay's giving me the nod. And it's been quite a while. I'm a bit out of practice with my live streaming, folks. So feel free to remind me when I accidentally leave advertising on or I haven't changed camera angles. I know my good friend Wombat and many others will feel free to throw the sledges and the banter at me. I'm a skinny little bloke. They call us chicken legs, and I can certainly handle a bit of bowls banter. So don't be too shy on that one. And a nice toucher. There we go, our first toucher of the day. Mr. Chalky comes out.
Stayed pretty close to it, which was great.
It did. What would you call the surface that the ladies are playing on? Do you call that a felt or a carpet, Kay?
Just a carpet.
A carpet? Yep.
Yeah.
It's got a felt look about it, like an underfelt that you have under carpet?
Yes, but it's not as heavy felted as some of them are.
Yep.
I quite like playing
it's not there's not a woven look to it.
No.
It's more of a very soft, fluffy sort of a look.
But it doesn't have little kind of dark naps.
Yes.
Up like some of them
yes.
do. Yeah.
My club in South Australia definitely has that.
Yes.
So the girls are playing north-south here at Mt Gravatt. How long would you say? I'm going to throw random questions at you at different times. I can see your eyes rolling. That's a lovely bowl there. Nice bowl from Hilda.
No.
I'm going to throw all sorts of questions at you today. I was going to ask, you've been at Mt Gravatt a while.
No.
Oh no. What club are you from? Sorry.
No, I'm a Victoria Point.
Oh, Victoria Point lady.
But I've just gone over to Logan because I've moved.
Okay.
Closer to them. They're about 10 minutes away from me now, rather than 45 minutes away.
So is that moving from Vicky Point towards the Hyperdome in that direction, Shayla Park that way?
Yes, down that way.
Okay.
Logan Reserve, and it's I've been travelling from there across to Victoria Point for the last 4 years. And it's just got a bit too much. So eventually I've decided to join to the closer one. Gives me an hour extra in bed.
Now you're speaking my language. Most certainly. I'm a former resident of the Redlands for 20 years, or 19 years.
Yeah.
So I've lived at Alex Hills, Capalaba, Ormiston area, Sheldon. So, I was going to ask. I must admit, I was automatically thinking you're a Mt Gravatt, but I should have. I've got to remember which hat you're wearing today. You're not wearing your Logan City or Victoria Point.
No.
So you're getting to commentate on the ladies from your club, which is fantastic.
Absolutely, yes.
Very good to see.
Anyway, looks like a nice bowl coming down, just a little short.
Yes.
Looks like
Russell
a good
holding
line.
another 3 at the moment. G'day to Mark Rossington. Great to see you're back, Mark. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, so thank you very much. We get lots of people tune in and get on the live stream. So they actually start bantering amongst themselves. Mark's from the Philippines. We get we get some interesting names. We've got Forrest Wombat there, and his wife Sherry is Forrest Panda. They're lovely people that get involved in the actual bowls. I got to meet them in Adelaide last year. We get people from the Philippines, and Boss War Eagle tunes in from the US most times. So people from all over the world, all over Australia, and hopefully today a first chance for people from the south side of Brisbane to get a look at the players that are coming out and representing the local clubs. It's a really good opportunity for them all. So, and Kathy Brooks from South Australia, she is my IT guru. She helps with a lot of the work that goes into putting together these live streams.
Another nice counting bowl.
Yeah, it is. So this is some of Kathy's expertise. She's tried out the AI for us for the very first time.
It looks great.
She's an absolute guru. Loves it. I could throw a million IT questions at her, and she just chews it all up, and has absolutely no problems at all with it. So
Nice to have someone like that on your
I'm sitting
side.
behind all these monitors and computers and cameras, and trust me, I'm not an IT person at all. I see the South Australians are on the live chat already complaining about the weather down there. Wow, look at this bowl.
Lovely bowl. Very nice.
Alison Mann, a fantastic bowl there. So holding 5 at the moment. Absolutely nothing to fear with weight here for
Hilda?
For Hilda, yeah.
Yes.
So do you play with Hilda and Lisa?
No, I haven't. Only socially at
Yep.
the club at the moment. This year I did play championship games still for Victoria Point, my own club.
Okay, yep. So you're doing the dual membership pennant for Logan and club
right.
championships, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yes, just coming across.
Easing yourself into it.
It is, that's right.
I find it interesting. So Victoria Point to Logan, what's that, a half-hour drive?
Oh,
on a good
35,
day.
40 in a good day if you're not trying to go with the school traffic or early morning traffic, yes. So
I do find it amusing at times, not picking on anybody in particular. There's no point me naming some of them. I've only played 2 seasons at Wynnum.
all right.
So this will be my 3rd season, just got back up here. And you hear people complain about the half-hour or 40-minute drive. In South Australia, I can drive 180 kilometres for a game of pennant. That's each way. This is near perfect. It's only just dropped in.
there's a lot there for
Yeah,
Lisa to sit on or come off.
I tell you what, her weight looks absolutely.
this
Have a look at
bowl.
this.
Wow.
Yeah, round of applause.
What a great bowl.
Round of applause for Lisa Flanagan. Holy dooly.
I think Hilda said she's still down one, but that was a great save.
I don't think she'll mind being down one because the alternative is 5, and Lisa did the same thing in the previous end. So that was a lovely Mr. Chalky toucher. That's a special one for you, Kathy Brooks. The Russell girls have really started very well weight control wise. And I think the Logan, I haven't played at Logan. Is it a very different surface to this?
I'd say the grass is a little bit heavier, running true,
Yep.
but a little bit heavier at the moment. They would find this a little bit fast.
Yep, that's another lovely weight bowl there. Stayed out, but another one to Russell Island. So they're off to a 3-0 lead after 2 ends. We'll have to keep on top of it because the girls haven't done the scoreboard as yet. Yeah, 180 kilometres is my furthest travel for for a game of pennants.
Yes.
Which takes about 2 hours on the way there, but I can assure you it takes a bit longer on the way home.
Yes.
Bit of sign language.
Yeah. I know.
Kay knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, definitely. And I know those players who play out of, say, Beenleigh at pennant time, and they've got to go all the way down to the Tweed border.
Oh, they would. They'd have to go to South Tweed or just
yes,
Tweed?
Maybe South Tweed. That's a long journey for them.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I understand in a lot of respects that's more painful than 180 k's at 110 kilometres an hour.
On the M1, it's not good.
It could be an absolute nightmare, I'd imagine. So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Great to see you've tuned in, mate. I better know which Dennis that is. The Dennis that also helped me out very much with a lot of the preparations for today. I've got to excuse me. I've got to do a big thank you to Dennis from the Cleveland Bowls Club. He helped out a lot. Massive thank you to Mike Hartley at Gateway. He has stepped up and met up with me and had lots of chats about things. So it's very much appreciated. People have been very welcoming straight up. So it's makes the transition coming up here to this stinking hot weather much more easy to cope with. I am being sarcastic, first.
It's another nice bowl put down by Alison.
Yep.
Russell Island. Mm.
And there's a good bowl too. Hilda will be happy with that one, second best. So how long ago were the club championships that the ladies competed in to make it to this event?
That just depends on when their club does it.
Okay.
They just look to see when this event is being held and the close of nominations is for it. And then as long as they play their club championships before that date, it's just up to them.
So the club championships must be completed by a certain date to entitle them to be here today.
That's right.
They can run at another time, but they won't be able to move on to the next level.
That's right.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and Fiona from Fife, Mark Rossington was mentioned there too. Another one of our regular viewers. I don't know if it's my imagination. I do use black bowls myself, but these bowls of Lisa Flanagan's, they look like they're fairly decent sized bowl as they go past us. and they know where to go by the looks of it too.
Oh, great effort.
Oh, it won't be far from shot, that one. So thank you very much to those of you who have tuned in for the first time. We will get through some teething issues and my familiarisation with players and locations and things like that. So, yeah, another chalky. Another chalky just to keep Kathy Brooks happy.
Nice one from Rochelle.
Lisa was a bit unlucky there.
Yes, bit unlucky.
It does look like it does look like 2 to Russell Island at the moment, doesn't it? Could possibly be 3. It can be a little tricky for us to be able to see through the monitor, and sometimes we get tempted to look ourselves out here, but depending on the players and who's out there, hand gestures and their voices. I love it when the players yell out nice and loud to each other, because you can actually hear, and I can pass on the comments that, it could be the guidance of the skip telling somebody which hand to play and what weight to play. These ladies so far have been very, very quiet. We're not getting much out of them at all. They're on their best behaviour, probably keeping nice and quiet and shy, they're trying to fly under the radar, but they've got no chance today.
I think ladies do play a quieter game.
They do.
Than the men.
Yep.
This is looking quite nice.
Yeah, I tell you what, Alison and Rochelle haven't been too far away too often. Lisa just calling this next bowl on Hilda's backhand. There's plenty of room to come in there. She's heading in the right direction.
Go across.
Yeah. Good communication between the girls early. Love to see that. They won't mind me calling them the girls, will they? Does it make them feel younger? Rather than saying the ladies or the women?
I wouldn't mind, and I don't think they would.
Yeah, some fantastic bowls there.
Very nice. Well done. Still one down, I think, but if so, very unlucky.
I missed that one.
Yes, she took the jack, and I
Well,
think it just bounced off.
Well done to Hilda.
Rochelle's white one.
That's the benefit of having you here, because you can let the viewers know what's happening while I'm updating scores and ends, because I just realised I hadn't even updated how many ends we'd played so far.
Oh.
Now it looks like we've got Mt Gravatt men versus Wynnum men on the rink next to us. After that we've got Cleveland men and who's the blue and orange?
Logan.
Oh,
That's Logan
so
City. That's their new. That's their new uniform. And
so Logan City men are playing here in different uniforms to Logan City women.
They are. It's just that the men and ladies have only just amalgamated.
Oh, okay.
And the ladies are going over to the same blue and orange and white uniform.
2026, and the ladies and the men are just amalgamating.
Yes, there are still a few clubs here in Queensland that haven't amalgamated. So
we've been doing open Saturday pennants for quite some time now, ever since a legal case went through in Victoria. So I guess that's probably... Our clubs would be way too small in some of the country areas of South Australia if you didn't have the ladies and the men.
Together.
Yeah, yeah, way too small. So we've got quite a variety. I mentioned earlier, speaking to today's umpire, Bob, we've got 15, that I know of, 15 teams within Gateway District. 15 clubs, sorry.
No, I think it's 18.
18, there you
18?
go. So there's 3 I'll need to find out more from you.
Yes.
So, and we've got, do we get a number there?
I think it would only be 1, but I didn't see either. I think Hilda's last bowl was a very nice one, and I think she cut it right down. And unlucky not to.
We'll see if we can get the
the
girls'
shot.
attention. They've been very good in staying off the centre line for us, I tell you. I've barely had to say boo to them, and well, it was shots to Russell Island. We've just got to find out how many. So for those of you wondering, and I imagine there are people out there wondering because of the region that we are in, and some of you would have been loving for the opportunity to watch. It was a random draw this morning as to which players played on which rink. So I can inform you that for those of you who are wondering, Kane and Jacob Nelson are playing over on rink 13. We're on rink 9 where we are now. They play at the Keepin Bowls Club. Some other well-known players such as Kepler Vessels playing up on rink 5 on the other green. You know some other well-known players that local people might be looking out to watch.
I think that's Tony Corns from Cleveland.
I think it is, playing with Steve Burford.
Yes, on rink 11. On rink 11. Yeah, oh, thank you. I did have them.
I came prepared. I stole that off Bob.
Right.
So both the girls have started well this end. Both bowls only about 1.5 foot. Yeah. Great bowl alley. That's the call. We've just heard from Rochelle Harkness, skipper of Russell Island. She's been very impressed with us so far. Oh, Hilda, very, very close. Just gone in
Just a tiny little bit. More grass. Might have had a result there.
It's just gone in the ditch, but not by much. It was a 1 on the last end to Russell Island. So a 4-0 start after 3 ends. As I mentioned earlier, folks, 21 end match of 2 and walk. It is a long day. I think by the end of 2 days of 21 ends of 2 and walk, there'll be a few people saying, I'm glad it's all over for the day. Win, lose or draw.
Yes, for those that go through, because it is knockout, it becomes a long day and long weekend.
Yeah, well, I guess some of them might have other tournaments and things like that to play tomorrow too at other locations. At least they're on target there, about a metre short. So a metre to get round that last bowl for Rochelle. I hope I'm pronouncing
Rochelle.
Rochelle correctly. Yeah, lovely bowl. Beautiful. Girls, all the girls are performing very well already. I haven't been keeping up with the live chat, but I've just noticed the last comment. I happen to look at the right time. They're talking about me behind my back or in front of me. Our regular viewers. Yes, I do apologise, folks, for any of you. I'm going to be on my best behaviour as far as trying not to sniffle and so forth today. Battling a bit of a bug that's going around. Worse than childbirth, this man flu, I tell you, Kay. It's terrible. You girls, I don't know what you whinge about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am full of dad jokes. Don't worry. I've used that one plenty of times before. You'll be looking to go for a coffee break soon and you'll never come back, will you?
Oh dear. So have you, Tim, have you done a lot of live streaming over
In South Australia, I only bought this kit and started doing it in September last year. So I bought it on my way back to South Australia on the way through. So I bought this kit from a fella that most people know as Happy Bowler, Boyd Dumbrell. So he's got the Youtubelivesports channel. Lovely fella. Sets us up with what we need and the IT support and so forth. I played against him in the Australian Open in, I think it was 2000, and by absolute fluke just happened to come up against him back in the day where they were walking up and down with a selfie stick and one phone on a selfie stick. So my dad was there and, it was like, oh, what's this? And he said, oh, this is live streaming. And, of course, my reply was, what the hell's live streaming? Here we are 5 years later.
all set up and looking great.
Yeah. Look, it's been a fantastic journey. The people of the watching this bowl here, a little tuck would have been favourable, but it's still a great bowl.
Looks as though it's still in the count.
On absolute fire, Alison Mann from Russell Island. Yeah, the black bowl of Lisa's is the best, unless this one gets pushed. Oh, very close. Very well done there by Hilda Band. September last year I started doing it. The people of the Lower South East Bowls Association, so that's in the lower southeast of South Australia, along between the Victorian border and the coastline. I've been playing there quite over 10 years now, so they were very supportive, and I said, look, let's give this a go. I've just decided to wing it. I've forked out the money. I love to see bowls getting shared amongst people, family, friends and teammates. It was just the love of bowls that made me just want to give it a go. So far, so good. It's got a lot of support from a lot of clubs down there. I've also been over and done the regional governing body for Ballarat, the Ballarat Highlands area. Went over and did a Champ of Champs pennants game over there, midweek pennant final. As we watch another nice bowl. I hope I don't have to play against these ladies anytime soon, I tell you. And I've also been up to Mildura because I go up and play there usually in May before I start heading back up here for the warm weather. So I've also done one live stream there, one at the Ballarat Highlands. We plan to do more over there. They want to get more of their Division 1 pennants played over there. The tricky part is it coincides with when I play pennants down there. I can't be on the green in South Australia and streaming a game in Victoria at the same time.
No, we all seem to play our pennant in the winter time.
Well, we have to do summer. You don't have a choice weather-wise.
Yes, it's winter.
It's another great bowl from Rochelle.
Well,
Yeah, we get everything done between, well, this year, I think it's the 10th of October, we'll start Pennant. Pennant will finish, I think, late February, but then there's still plenty of tournaments to play after that, up until usually the first week of May. Whereas you guys can play all year, depending if it gets too hot and your wet season, obviously. We have to stop. You can't play down there in the... We do social bowls down there in winter, but it may be 12 degrees and it may be sunny like we've got, so only the brave.
no, well, it's pretty 24/7 up here.
I know, I'm very jealous.
And we're very lucky here in the Gateway that we have got covered greens because it does get very hot.
And I've played at Manly and I've played on this rink where the ladies are playing. 3 to Russell Island this time, so the Logan City girls trying to get off the mark. They've been a bit unlucky. That was 3 bowls within a foot. So it's not like the Logan City girls aren't getting close.
No.
Another good chance to give our sponsors a plug. Bayside Maintenance Plumbing. Steve's been servicing the Redlands and the Wynnum area for about 20 years now. He's now got his son working with him as an apprentice as well. So block drains, burst pipes, tap repairs, leaking toilets, hot water systems. So it's maintenance plumbing more so than new plumbing. But if you've got extensions and so forth and you need other types of plumbing work done, that's not a problem at all. And also our great friend Simon Parker. Oh, sorry. Where am I? Simon Parker from Hector the Erector. Simon and Shakira. Simon is the president, and I think Shakira is this year the secretary of the Wynnum Bowls Club. So they are helping us out with sponsorship of events, and it's very, very much appreciated. I know they do jobs. I know they've done major jobs, I think, down at the casino on the Gold Coast, and then I also hear them going up to Cairns quite frequently. So a lot of bowls has to be put aside at times. But being the president, and I think Wynnum's going to have a Division 2 and Division 3 this year, he may have to call the shots and say, well, I'm the boss, I'm going to bowls, you boys can do the work this Saturday. Thank you very much to both of those sponsors. Let's see if we can get this camera a little straighter. Almost a full length. The mat's only up about 1.5 meters from the tee. As you can see, the jack is 1 inch or 2 from the tee. And we had 3 shots to Russell Island there.
Is Hilda playing with just a little overweight at the moment, coming off grass greens?
Yep.
And we have had a bit of rain the last couple of weeks
Yes.
as well. And Logan isn't covered, it's grass, so just finding her way with her weight.
So is it Logan City, this team, or Logan?
I think officially it is Logan City. But
Okay, that's what I got told.
yes,
So
it
my
is.
apologies to anybody
But
if
we-
I've...
I think we do abbreviate, like,
Oh, yes, sorry,
everything.
yes. Vicky Point.
you know.
I don't think Mt Gravatt gets called the Mount, but in Mount Gambier in South Australia, it's just the Mount.
Oh, right. No,
Very-
I haven't heard that
yeah.
here.
Yep. Yeah, Dennis, we will try and give you some score updates. We'll see as far as we can see. Just bring that up a little bit. We've just had a comment that people are just struggling to hear. Just a little bit closer to your mouth, and then there you go. How's that, Kathy? How's that, Kate?
That's fine.
How's that,
Hope you
Kathy? A
can-
little better with the
A
audio?
little bit better. Okay.
We can hear each other fine. It's just how it comes through at the other end. It's turned up plenty loud. All right, Dennis, let's see if we can give you some other scores. I can tell you, look, I'm not perfect for some of the club colours, but I can see Carina versus Capalabar. Carina versus the Nelson boys looks like 4-4 after 4, so nice tight game there. Wynnum versus Mt Gravatt. That's the other hard part. The score is 2-5 after 4, but the tricky part is they've written it in chalk and I'm going to struggle to read that. How's your eyesight, Kay?
Not very good. I might just take a walk up there
Yeah,
and
if
see
you'd
who's
like
on
to.
the left side and who's on the right.
That's
so
right.
That we know.
Actually, yeah, if you want to do that with pen and paper, we've got... So we also have Cleveland and Logan City by the looks. Once again, I can't tell you who's in front, but it's 3-6 after 4 ends. Oh, sorry, that's 1-5 after 4 ends. And the one in between, I cannot see. You'll have to excuse me, folks. I've only played 2 seasons up here, and to know all the club colours when you only play 5, there's 6 teams in a division. So I've only got to play against 5 teams each year in the 2 years that I've been here. So my sincere apologies. The Wellington Point game, I can see that one is 7-4. Again, I won't be able to tell you who's... That's the Wellington Point men. But Kay's going to do a bit of a look around. She'll find out a bit more information for us. The Carina ladies are in a game that the score is 3-5 after 4. The Cleveland ladies, they look like they're up against the Capalabar ladies. And that score is 1-6 after 4, Cleveland versus Capalabar ladies. I'll endeavour to find out which one's the one up top. Best I can do for you for the moment, Dennis. But thanks for reminding me, mate. It's much appreciated. Any information. No, I could put my glasses on, but my glasses are for reading up close. Lovely bowl here from Ali again. Doing very, very well. Been very consistent. Yeah, spotter's scope. I like it. I like a pair of binoculars. A pair of binoculars. That'd come in quite handy. People be wondering what on earth I need binoculars for. But yes, my glasses help me read the screens and monitors in front of me. But handwritten pale chalk that's been written on scoreboards here at the moment is a little hard to read. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to go to a replay. Apparently they reckon I said I'm not perfect. My apologies for the coughing, folks. There is an old saying when somebody says you're a nobody, you say, well, I might be a nobody, but nobody's perfect. Yeah. Rochelle with another good bowl there. It's looking very much like 1, 2, 3. I'll be 2 and 2 measures to Russell Island again at the moment. This may change things. That's a lovely bowl. Hit and sit. Great bowl. Russell Island still holding one though. A fantastic bowl. Logan City desperately trying to get their first score on the board. Kay's come back with the scoreboards, which is fantastic. We'll be able to keep on top of things a little better now. Thank you very much for that, Kay.
That's okay. Okay. Now, it's nice to see on Rink 12 we've got Macleay Island playing Willers Hill. And Willers Hill is just a new club that's come into Gateway. They were with Cunningham District. They've right on the border of our districts. And earlier this year they came over to Gateway. So it's nice to see them entered into our competition.
So it's just the one, and would you believe it was Lisa again who drew in and cut back at least 3. She's doing very well, but the consistency of the girls from Russell Island is just making it a little bit tricky at the moment for your ladies. How many years did you have at Victoria Point before you went to Logan City?
Oh, about 25.
Oh, is that all? Oh. You're a newbie. You'll get the hang of it soon, won't you?
Yes. No, I think I'm on the downward slide.
Never. I don't want to hear such
Look,
language.
I think you play some of your best bowls when you're new to the game. You just stick to the basics and think about all the things that your coach told you. You don't try starting to do silly things.
Yeah. And let's face it, when you started 25 years ago, there wouldn't have been a great deal of people in their 20s playing bowls, I wouldn't imagine.
Now, Tim.
No, I'm not referring to your age at all. I'm just saying when you started bowls, there wouldn't have been too many 20-year-olds playing, would there?
No, there wouldn't have been.
That was my comment, yes.
There wouldn't have been. Thank you very much.
I'm smart enough to not say what you thought I just said. No, whereas now, kids are going out and playing with their parents at 10, 12 years of age and playing pennants at 14 years of age, and as we've seen with people like Kane and Jacob, they're getting to the highest level by the time they're 20 or early 20s.
Yes, I can remember them as small boys, small kids coming with their dad when I started. Yes.
I was fortunate or unfortunate enough to play against Kane, Jacob and their dad all together at the Cleveland Strawberry Carnival a while back. That was a baptism of fire for me, I tell you.
I should imagine.
My mate Greg Dorr from Cleveland helped me out there, and Bill Heath from the Wynnum Bowls Club. So 8 zip it is now after 5, but I have all the faith in the world that these girls from Logan City are going to keep soldiering on.
Yes, I think we do, right to the very last end.
You've paid your entry fee.
Well, of course, the CFC Champ of Champ events go through to zone and through to state level.
Okay, so for our South Australian viewers who won't, we all have different jargon in each state, but it all makes sense when somebody explains it. So you have Gateway District, which is only one side of, look at this, another fantastic bowl. Well done. So you have a district which is quite large. Of course, you go across to the Bay Islands and here to Mt Gravatt. Then your zone is another part of southern Brisbane.
The districts are linked together from Bowls Queensland. We have 20 districts in Queensland, and then Bowls Queensland links them together in zones to bring them down to 8, and then those 8 winners go off to states and play off. So the zone is just a playing group. You know that whoever wins the Gateway Champ of Champ events, they will play we play the Gold Coast champs.
Okay.
And then the winner goes
So
through
you
to
don't
state.
you don't play, say, the Oxley side and
No.
of Brisbane.
No.
Ah, okay.
No.
So they would play against what, Cunningham?
Cunningham, I think.
Yep. Okay.
Cunningham, yes. And
So you're starting to look at 200 to 300 kilometre distance travels when you're playing in a zone match from one district and another
Could
district.
be, yes.
In the regional areas, you would.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, we have regions in South Australia. We have 8 regions. We have 8 regional areas, and we have 4 metro areas: north, south, east, west. So when we have country carnival, which anybody can go in that's not in the metro area. Then we have what we call country round robin. So that's the 8 regional areas competing against each other. Then we have Prestige Medley, where they have the 8 regional areas plus the 4 metro areas all playing against each other.
Come together.
So it's a similar,
Come together at the end,
Yeah.
yes.
Like I said, it's a similar process to what you're doing. They've just got different names on it, different
Yes.
labels.
Yes, our zones are just playing areas. They're not associations or anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Russell Island's still holding 2 here. One only a couple inches in front and one a foot behind. Interesting choice, a shot choice to go on the forehand there. She's got to get past the 2 black bowls of Lisa's, so there's that risk factor there. But the reason probably why she didn't do it, going on the other side, she could have trailed the jack back to
Rochelle's wife.
back to Rochelle's. Back to
Hilda's.
Hilda's.
Hilda's pink bowl.
Yeah.
Pink bowl.
This, yep, yeah. She wants. Yeah, I like that call. You can't see it on your screen, folks, but Rochelle's just called Alison to up the forehand. Reason being the 2 pink bowls, which we can only see one at the moment because my camera works. There is 2 bowls at the back here, the pink ones. You can just see there. I've got to keep reminding myself I'm not just here watching. I've got to make sure everybody else can see as well. And then I haven't even looked too much at the comments today, but they normally get stuck into me and say, Tim, you've forgotten to move your cameras and change your cameras plenty of times. So
It's a full-time job watching bowls.
Oh, look.
I love it.
for the people at home that haven't seen the setup, if you're ever in the area when I'm doing it, feel free to drop past and have a look. Is this the first time you've seen setup like this?
No.
You've seen them before down on the coast?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I've got 3 monitors in front of me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual images going, a scoreboard and a chat, and other interesting pieces like our logos and so forth that we bring up onto the screen at different stages during the game to promote different parts. And when you're not a smart man like myself, it takes a bit of reminding sometimes.
I think you're doing a great job.
Oh, you've obviously got the email that I sent to you then, telling you that that's what you have to say during the game. It's good to see some spectators starting to turn up too, Kay.
Yes, we do get a few. Not as many as I'd like, but we definitely do get a few. I see up behind Rink 9, Russell Island have got a few spectators in their club shirts, which is great to see. They've come over.
Yeah, I see Mrs. Muir there supporting Rowdy from Wynnum. Rowdy and Gavin are playing. And I see Mr. Cinnamon and Sylvia's floating around too. She's probably up watching some of the boys' game.
Oh, hard luck.
How was that bowl?
Hard luck,
Yeah,
Lisa.
a tiny bit more of that would have gone straight
Over to the pinks.
straight over to Hilda's bowl. Yeah, yeah. Alison's still saying that they've still got 2. One bowl to come from each of the bowlers still at this stage. So that makes sense that she's playing a backhand bowl now, not wanting to go near Lisa's bowl. She's got plenty of room to draw one here. Around that last bowl there,
I think
she's done
Alison
it.
likes it.
Yeah, that would have to be close. She's not giving away too much. Oh, my apologies. See, I just did it then. I left my camera on the bowler while we're watching the bowl. My apologies, folks. Good to hear, Wombat. We'll get you on the team, mate. Last bowl of the 6th end now. I've got my fingers. I love a close game, Kay. Here we go. Bit of weight, see what happens. Unfortunately, it's just pushed in one, maybe two. Yeah, no, it did. It pushed in one extra that would have been a measure anyway, I think. 3 to Russell Island. Bit unlucky there for Lisa, but she is trying everything. They look like she's got size 7s. I think it's because they're black bowls.
They're black,
Occasionally people say they think mine look bigger than average, but
yes, the darker ones do look big.
yeah. I think also the more plain the bowl is, if it hasn't got a speckle and so forth, because I've seen some yellow bowls and white bowls that are no speckles and they look enormous.
Yes.
I played at the Australian Open a couple of weeks ago in a singles match against a fella from up the Sunshine Coast, Kawana Waters. Lovely fella. He is actually using size 7 bowls.
I didn't think they made them.
And they were absolutely jet black, same as mine, and it looked like Big Brother, Little Brother out on the green. Not very often I can often play and be the only one on the green.
With black now.
Definitely on the rink, sometimes on the green with the only one with black bowls. They're modern bowls. I was just too tight to buy the fancy coloured ones. I call them my factory second matte black XGs.
I can't imagine a 7.
I love them.
My
Yeah,
goodness
well,
me, what
look,
size hands did he have?
I wish I could remember his name. He's a lovely lad. Big fella from Kawana Waters. Somebody's out there that's watching might know and be able to let us know. Here we go. Have we got it? We have got it. That's a great bowl.
Oh, just ran
Well
away
done
a
to
little
Hilda.
bit, but yes, a good start.
I've got to give her a chalky. She's been looking for that. That'll make her a little happier, I think. Yeah, it did look quite funny to see 2 blokes playing a game of singles, both with black bowls, and then when people started to look a bit careful, I said, "What's going on there?" And I think a few people must have thought I was using size 0s. That's how much it stood out from a size 3 to a size 7. Two good bowls from Hilda. Getting a clap from her supporters in the background watching up there. There's so much ample seating here, and you've got blokes sitting down on the cold, hard concrete up there. I know my bum wouldn't like it so much.
Few more up on the other green. They're out in the sun.
Yes. So we've got we've got 3 games of ladies out in the sunshine and 1 game of men's. I'm going to have to get more up to date with my shirt colours, okay? Because I've only played 2 seasons and there's I'm used to playing in South Australia. We have 10 teams in a division.
Right.
So you have 9 home, 9 away games. Up here, 5 minutes and it's all over. 5 home, 5 away games. And you don't get to see as many different shirts. And, of course, being 2 years. So I need to do a bit of homework, don't I?
I think so. And clubs change their
They do, yeah.
shirts every now and again to give a fresh look.
Yeah. Well, look at the AFL. Watched it. Was it the Gold Coast AFL team last night was wearing pink? Since when did that happen? I was watching it with my mum, and she goes, "There was a time when boys wouldn't wear pink." That's what Mum said last night.
Well, I think that
big hello to Sue if she's watching. If she's managed to work out how to do YouTube on a TV.
I think the NRL Penrith started
yes.
the pink.
They did.
Oh, just a tad wide. Otherwise, there were lots there to sit on.
Yeah, it would have been good weight for what she was looking to do there. Mark Gunders from Club Kiwana. So I told you Kathy was awesome with IT. She's got onto Bowls Link already. Looked it up. So Mark Gunders was the fellow I played with. Thank you very much, Kathy. She's looked it up on Bowls Link that quickly. See what I mean? Some people are just clever with computers.
They are a size 7. I can't imagine it, actually.
Yep.
Must have spades for hands.
Yes, he was far more tall and solid than me, but then that's not hard. I shook his hand at the start of the game and I nearly disappeared.
Alison coming in, lovely weight, just a little wide.
And speaking of pink, the pink bowls have almost got the job. Yep, almost got the job.
Yes.
Another toucher though for Hilda. I think her confidence is starting to build now. I'm very happy for her.
Alison changing hands now from her last one. Very nice.
Almost into the count, yeah. Close. That one's just gone a bit short. So for those wanting some scores on the other rinks, Capalaba and Carina on rink 13.
7-4.
7-4. And is it Capalaba on the left? It is.
Yes.
So it's Capalaba's in the front, 7-4. On rink 12, we've got Macleay Island and Wellers Hill. It's funny, people just happen to take a step. You knew what had happened there, didn't you? People take a step just as you're looking for a scoreboard. Let's move on to rink 12, Macleay Island, Wellers Hill. Macleay Island 5, Wellers Hill 9 by the looks of that. Next up, Cleveland and Logan City. Cleveland
2.
Cleveland are down 2-6.
Yes.
Mt Gravatt and Wynnum, the big one as far as I'm concerned, being a Wynnum boy. Gavin's sitting on his bum. I don't know why he's sitting down. He's supposed to be bowling in about 20 seconds. Looks like the Wynnum boys are up over Logan City 8-2. over Mt Gravatt. Wynnum leading Mt Gravatt 8-2. And in the ladies' matches, I don't know. We've got a 4-all draw on rink 6. Do you know these two teams here? Kay's going to help me, folks, because she knows the shirts. So it's 4-all on rink after 6 ends. I've thrown you. I've thrown her now. Okay, moving.
No, Wellers Hill is the new one, and yes, I'll have to have a look at that one.
Yeah. Then you got the men on rink 5. You got 8-5 Wellington Point versus, is that Carina?
No. Barone.
We can use our cheat sheet here. Rink 5, we've got Camp Hill and Wellington Point. I can't tell you who's in front, but it is 8-5. On rink 6. Rink 6, we have Macleay Island versus Wellers Hill in the ladies.
That's right, yes.
And that one's 4-9.
Carina and Mt Gravatt are on 4.
And that one's 3-7 after 6 ends.
And we have Cleveland and Capalaba ladies.
I don't know that they've put a score up.
It's hard to see.
Yeah. We need a gopher. Me? It's a nice club, that Skinny Ben Club.
Thank you.
All right, what did we end up with there? So Russell have won the end again.
They were one up when we last looked, but there were a couple of bowls to go, so head out back to them trying to work out some of the others on the other green.
Apologies, folks. There's so much going on here, and I'm unfamiliar with a lot of the environment. You're unfamiliar with sitting in front of all of this rubbish. Trying to catch the ladies' attention to find out what the score might have been on the last end. It looks like the skips are the ones doing the scoreboard changing, so...
Yes, every alternate.
Yeah. Was a 1. Thank you very much to Rochelle Harkness.
That's it. Well done.
And that would have been the 7th end, wouldn't it? So this camera here, that one there, we just go like this.
It does a...
Preset locations. It's all right, folks, I'm just explaining what I'm doing so Kay doesn't get dizzy watching the camera spinning around. It's great to see Dave Beeman tuning in. He's my the illustrious new president at my Port McDonald Bowls Club at South Australia.
Right.
Good on you, Dave. Good to see you watching, mate. It is, mate. You hope it's dry. You don't have to hope. It is beautiful. Beautiful sunny day. I think we're looking for about 23, 24 today.
Definitely.
I brought the good weather up from South Australia with me. That's what I tell everybody. And then when I head back down there in October, I tell them all I'm bringing down Queensland's nice sunny weather. Nobody believes a word I say, and I don't know why.
We're pretty blessed up here.
You are. Your wet season's dragged out. Since I've been up here, you've had late May and early
Yes.
June, which is very unusual.
Yes, have little bouts of it, but
We got a bit wet down on the Gold Coast at the Oz Open last week on different days.
yes, that was just unfortunate. But it clears up, and look at today. Actually, I think Queensland is the only weather that we moan about is probably February when it gets so muggy. So muggy. That's the one that it's pretty hard.
It's so different compared to South Australia. They're getting all their rain when it's cold, and well, it's windy. Down where I am, down the bottom, it's windy a lot of the time because you're not too far from the Bight. And the Antarctic's just down the end of the cul-de-sac, so you got wind and a cold location. So, whereas here you get your rain when it's nice and warm, so the lawn's got to be mowed 3 times a week. I know, I used to have to do it.
You can sit there and see it grow.
Yes.
It comes so fast.
And like you said, the humidity can be quite a shock to people
when they
coming up from the colder climates or the dry heat. Mind you, it's quite a shock when people from Queensland head down our way, and if you get a 38-degree day where you get 3 of them in a row, and you can do, 3 38-degree days in a row, and they're sort of gasping, going, why is the air so dry?
Yes, that's right.
Australia's a wonderful place, and it's great that we've got such a variety and so forth. So, Rochelle, just having a bit of a check on numbers here. Definitely 2. Probably measuring for a 3rd there, I'd say. Weight was pretty good there.
Yes, just lost her line.
Ali, yeah.
She's been very consistent with it so far.
I like the Russell Island shirts. They've got an Aboriginal theme to them, but they've also got the maroon that Queensland so proudly wears.
Yes, it's a very striking one.
And it's interesting you mentioned these ladies here for Logan City wearing these shirts.
The old one, I think they've
And
just...
the men's one, you can just see that modern
Yes.
style coming out in that lightning bolts and different. It's interesting they've changed colour though. Often a club will upgrade and modernise their shirt but keep the same traditional colours.
Yes, they were very, very different.
Going away from that purpley blue.
Colour, yes. And away from a lot of the white has gone from a lot of the shirts now.
Especially in the pants. Still get a bit of white in shirts.
I think the Logan ladies are all at the moment just trying to get the royal blue bottoms, pants or shorts or skirts or something like that to go with the new shirts before pennant time starts in July.
Yep. Yeah, nice bowl there from Rochelle.
Taking her grass very nicely.
3 and a measure by the looks. Must be doing something right. I haven't got any messages telling me otherwise. Interesting bowl here from Lisa. Oh, I just needed to sit that one. I like the confidence in that metre over weight. I think that's really good. The viewers missed it because I did my usual trick. Oh, look, I'm even copying some State of Origin banter on the live chat now. They're wanting me to talk about Queensland's victory on Wednesday night.
And you don't want to?
I have no interest in talking about Queensland's victory, let me tell you, but I'll talk about game one if you like. Look at poor old Lisa. Let's move on. Lisa Flanagan, so unlucky. Unlucky there. She's missed the same bowl twice.
Yes.
Yes, we've got 1, 2, and we're going to measure the back bowl versus Lisa's bowl. It's out front there by the looks. Or is it? No, the 2 short ones are going to measure. Look, at the end of the day, it's really good that it's going to a third game that won't be a dead rubber. I'd rather be playing a
dead rubber.
No, I definitely wouldn't. I'd rather be playing a third game, but I'd rather be doing it in Sydney. You guys are hard enough to beat anywhere. Playing you up here in a final match.
Well, how come you're a Blues supporter? Adelaide?
Born and bred.
Queensland?
Born and bred. 3 to Russell Island there.
Oh.
Born and bred in the Sutherland Shire in Sydney. I basically spent a third of my life in Sydney, and then the middle third was up here, and then the most recent third is in South Australia. Yeah. Crazy mixed up kid. So they give me a hard time no matter where I go. They pick on me because I go for the Swans and Cronulla. So if I'm in South Australia, they'll pick on me for the Swans.
Well, it wasn't until 1981 when I came to Queensland that I really even knew what rugby league was all about.
Yeah.
Because I'm originally from Tasmania.
Yep.
We didn't play that game down there.
No. It's too cold, isn't it?
Yeah, so, of course, once I'm up here, I was an AFL girl down in Tassie. So since I've come to Brisbane, I'm definitely a Lions girl.
Okay. Are you going to go? You're not going. You've been up here long enough now. You're not going to go for the Tassie team once they join the AFL.
I've got a little interest.
There'll be a sentimental.
A little interest,
yeah,
yes.
Very good.
Of course.
I think you should too.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I still go for my team. I lived in Queensland for 19 years. And you guys won, or the Brisbane Lions won 3 seasons in a row with Vossi and the boys. And State of Origin, I lost count of how many in a row. I think it was 7 or 8. I think you won up here.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully for me, I can't count that high.
You can't remember.
Yeah. Just looking across the green, looks like Mt Gravatt's just had a massive comeback against the Wynnum boys, 7-8 to still Wynnum in front.
Just.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it was
2, I think.
I think it was 8-2 before.
Yes.
So on the rink next door to that, there'd be Cleveland versus Logan. Logan's up 10-2 now.
It's a nice handy lead, about coming up to halfway, or a third, I suppose.
On the next one, Wellers Hill have got a good lead, 14-6 over Macleay Island. And Carina and Capalaba, if nobody steps in the way, we should be able to see. It looks like Capalaba has taken a 10-4 lead against Carina in the men's. So we need to specify, folks, all of the games under the roof at the moment are men's games, except for this one on Rink 9 that we're streaming. And when we have the opposite situation, we have 1 men's game and 3 ladies up out in the sunshine behind us. Just looking at Kepler up there, I think he did fairly well in the Oz Open this year. I saw his name come up somewhere. He'd made knockout rounds in something.
Yes, he's a nice steady bowler.
Yes, he's between him and Peter Shaw, the last 2 seasons I've played for Wynnum, managed to draw their rink twice.
Happens that way.
Yeah. I'll blame Bob Cinnamon and Rowdy. They probably said, look, you have the new bloke that's come up from South Australia. We'll go and play the other guys. Oh, dear. Speaking of Wellington Point, I believe they've... Isn't it lovely to see the opposition ladies there hugging, having a chat, having a laugh? You know, the score's 12-0.
It's what
Oh, sorry, it's
bowls-
15. It's 15-0. My apologies.
15-0. Yeah, it's what bowls is all about.
Ah, look, I mean, that's
It's
a tremendous thing. And then they just do that and put another nail in. No, it is. It's fantastic to see the girls getting along. And they may or may not have even played against each other before.
No, we don't see the Russell Island girls very much at all.
They'd be playing, could be playing in different divisions and,
Yes.
and all sorts of things. So it's... But that's another part of the game. These events, there's a nice bowl.
Nice bowl from Lisa.
Almost shot.
Almost. Oh, yeah.
Russell's still got one.
Covering the back, I think.
Yeah, the weight was probably good, what she's looking to do. Let's see what Lisa's got for us this time.
It's more or less the same bowl. She doesn't have to change much at all. Another one at the back. Nice catcher.
The Origin banter is running thick and fast on the live chat, folks. If you're watching on your iPad or your phone, make sure you check out it's Wombat versus Kathy. And Wombat's doing his best. It doesn't matter how much you won the first game by. Queenslanders don't remember it. It's that far gone now. They only want to talk about it. And I'll tell you now, Kathy's a South Australian. She only goes for Queensland to stir me up most of the time, I think.
Is she an AFL supporter
Yes.
too? Because I think South Australia are going to be playing Western Australia in a state of origin.
Oh, they're
thing.
doing another one, are they? Yeah.
I don't think this year, but I think next year that the one that they're talking about is South Australia v Western Australia.
Yeah, I know the Victorian South Australian rivalry is very strong, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, especially where I live down there on the border. You know, your bowls and your football, and plenty of us have got bowls shirts that are, you know, your footy colours with your logos and things like that. So good to see Lisa still staying positive out there. Certainly looks like Russell Island's only holding that one white bowl. Probably only just behind Jack there.
This one falling just a little
she knew.
short. Yes.
She said it loud enough I could hear then. She said, yes, I did. I knew.
You know straight away, don't you? You feel as if you want your bowl on a yo-yo string.
Yep.
If it hasn't gone a metre in the right weight, you pull it back straight away and have another go.
Yes. Oh, I've
Round.
missed that. Oh, unlucky. Bad luck for Hilda there. But you know what? There it is, her and Alison walking down the green together, and they're both smiling.
It's an experience and as well.
And I don't know, as I say, because I don't know enough of the players around here, I don't know how many of these girls have got experience of playing in you know, that they've ever won club championships before, that they're actually coming to an event like this.
Hilda in particular, it'd be very, very new for her.
Yep.
Rochelle
treat it
and
like just another game,
yeah,
but that's easy
Rochelle
to
and
say.
Lisa have had enough experience to just treat it as another game,
Yep.
and I don't know Alison at all.
Oh, Kathy's commented, no, she does have Queensland background. See, Lisa's sporting 2 different shoelaces too. She's got the bright orange on one and blue on the other. Yeah, these short bowls are breaking people's hearts, aren't they?
Running into Alison's short one.
There it is again. The old short bowl. Mind you, it was narrow, but last bowl of the end to come down. There'll be a big cheer. The Logan City girls they'll win an end. I've got faith. I got faith. There'll be a
Have
cheer.
you? All
Yep.
right, let's have a look. It's got a little bit of weight.
Get her own bowl. There it is. Did I predict that or what? Come on, please
Come
tell me
on.
they got it. Please tell me they got it. Oh,
Not
no,
old
she
measure.
still likes it. She still likes the white one.
Oh,
Let's see if we can get another camera angle that might help. Here we go. Oh, Russell
Hard
Island's still got
hard
the
luck.
one.
Logan.
And Lisa's got a big smile on her face as she puts the score down on the other person's team again. Like, you know, the sportsmanship is very, very good.
See on rink 10, the umpire's been called out. Do a bit of measuring.
Yeah, trocking bowls and... All right, folks. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Kay for a moment. I've got a quick job I've got to do. Just got to check some of these cameras, and I will be back shortly. I'll leave you with it. The camera's set up for you. As long as nobody goes moving the jack, you should be right for a moment.
Okay, no worries. No. shorter end this time from the girls. And the leads have got back bowls. Nice looking bowl from Rochelle. Just missing the jack. Well placed behind. Hard luck. What a great try, Lisa. This one from Rochelle is looking right on track too. What a lovely bowl. The luck not with Lisa from Logan today. Very nice bowl. Mellison. Good try. Lawson there was trying to cover the back. Because Logan have a very nice back one. If Lisa can get, oh, she's got two nice back catches. She can come through the shot bowls when it's her turn. Lisa from Logan looking at her 2 back bowls. See if she can come through Rochelle's white ones, because she has 2 great catches on close to the ditch. This one swinging in to count. Lovely bowl from Rochelle. Just missing the 2 shot bowls. Rochelle having another lovely weighted bowl. To make it at least 3 for Russell Island. Oh.
How'd you go, Kay?
Not too bad.
Kept yourself company, did you? 3 to Russell Island. If memory serves me correctly, the white bowls of Rochelle's looks like she had a very good end there.
She did. Lisa managed to hit a 4th one out from Rochelle. Just missed the 2 shot ones, but Rochelle put another one in there. So yes, they've gone 19 up.
And we're halfway through, almost.
Yes.
Kay was awesome. There you go. Kay was awesome. Boss War Eagles in town. Good to see. Nice to hear you've tuned in, mate. I haven't been doing any streaming for a while, so I've missed the catch up with a lot of the people that watch our games.
Sounds as though you've
Boss
got
is
a
in
really
the
good.
house.
Sounds like you've got a really good following.
Yeah, it's good. But the sad part is, well, you don't get to meet them all, depending on where they are. Like bosses over in the US, there's a fair few people from Scotland that tune in, and people from different parts. Like people from Sydney have been watching the South Australian games and things like that. So, well, I guess word just sort of gets around over time, and everybody's got a different style in the way they do things. I'd probably be the least experienced of the people out there doing it, but if somebody happens to like, that style or whatever, that's sort of how it works. So, but I got to meet 2 from South Australia that Sherry and Aaron was up in Adelaide for some rep games, and that was a great chance to meet people who've been tuning in. And as I said, they're already into it. They're all bantering and talking about state of origin and all sorts of stuff, and they're all from different places too. Most, probably 99% would be bowlers from different places, and they've just found a connection. This a lovely start, very good start there from Hilda.
Well done, Hilda. Yes, gives you a little bit of confidence when
Yep.
You put a couple of close ones.
I think the live streaming and the communication that goes on there in the live chat is just the same as it is for us players. Sometimes when we go to a particular place, like you might go up to Sunshine Coast once a year and play in a tournament, and you catch up with the same ladies that you've seen over the years or wherever it is. It's that those friendships, those bonds, and all that. And the same thing's happening here in the live chat. They're all talking about similar things and different things depending on what it is. Weather often comes up in conversation.
That's right.
We often with Boss and Boss being in the US and some of the others being in England, Scotland, it's often we'll start conversations with the weather and the time of day. What are you doing up at this time of the? What do you do at this time of the day? Watching bowls in South Australia or Brisbane or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that common interest, and I think it's fantastic. It's one big happy family feel to it. I really like it. Justine Allison's watching. Russell Island's watching in pride. That's very, very good. It's great to see a new person tuned in too. Thank you, Justine. Very much appreciated. You would be very proud of your girls at the moment. They've been very consistent. I'll do my best to get over to Russell for a game. Oh, Lisa would have been awful close had that missed her own bowl then. I'll do my best to get over to Russell and Macleay Island at some stage this winter and have a game. I know you guys have some tournaments. Haven't heard how Terry's travelling, boss. I've been wondering that myself, to be honest. So the white bowl that's behind the jack would be a bit over a foot behind. That bowl's no. The jack high bowl on the left, that's still the shot bowl, so a little bit of danger. They don't. The Logan City girls don't want to go moving the kitty right now, but they need to get one behind. Between the jack and the white bowl's perfect spot. This is around it. Actually, that little bump might have helped a bit. At least that bowl's behind now. Gives the Russell Island girls a bit of a target, though. Sorry, folks, I just got bailed up for a chat. Okay, the situation doesn't look like it's changed a great deal. Not yet, anyway. Oh, almost got a Reuben Wiki twice there. Everyone's got different names for when a bowl gets a wick, and it almost did twice. I definitely will, Justine. It's just a matter of when and how. Come over and live stream if you've got a tournament over there. That'd be fantastic. Get the some exposure for the club. Show off Russell Island Club to the world would be awesome. This one's just hanging out a little wide. Weight's very, very good. Almost jack high there. And Logan City have won an end. I'm so happy for them. They've been soldering on. It'll be interesting to see how that changes things now. Yeah, fantastic. Lisa's pretty happy. She's got 2 runs on the board. In the blokes' world, we call it the pants saver. I don't know if the ladies call it the same. Save your knickers. I have heard them say it. Yeah, very happy for Logan City. This is where we start talking about this game becoming one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Those who have watched my live streams in the past know I just love seeing a close game. I don't want to see anybody get knocked around too much. In the spirit of the game, I often know people who I'm watching play, and of course we all have sentimental favourites and so forth. But it's really good to just be able to watch independently and just hope that everybody has fun and has a good close game. And Jack High Bowl, apparently. Ellie was watching that intently. She liked that one all the way down. The grass was perfect. The weight was actually quite good too. Better to be just that little bit behind. Give Rochelle more options. Lisa probably trying to get round behind the jack as soon as possible would be a good option there. So we've got a slightly different end now. We've got a shorter. It's probably something that the Logan City girls have been wanting. The mats up probably a good tour. Yeah, the mat's probably up a good 2 metres from the tee, and the jack's definitely up a good 3 or 4 metres from the tee. So this will be interesting to see if we get a bit of a change of momentum here. Over on rink 10, we've got a chair in the way of the scoreboard. On rink 11 now, folks, Cleveland versus Logan. It's, as long as my information's correct, Logan has got a 15-2 shot lead over Cleveland. I'm not sure that is. I'm not sure that that's correct. 10 ends. Looks like everybody's sort of pretty much got to that 10 end stage now. We've got a toucher here, so another nice bolt. Sorries and apologies going on around the place. The Capella Bar guys have got a decent lead now, 18-5. They've got a lead out over Carina, Maclay Island and Wellers Hill. Looks like we've got 15-8. Wellers Hill going very well. They're the only ones I can tell you at this stage. Yeah, it's 2-15 on the Cleveland versus Logan game. It's 2-15. Yet to be sure who's actually up in that one. We'll soon find out anyway. Cleveland's just picked up a 3. And the scoreboard's not being updated, so I'll find out as soon as I can for you folks. Just trying to beat this jack-high bowl out. Here's the call for Allison. Allison, her line's looking real good. Her weight's looking very good. And the bowl is very good. Well done, Allison. And she does a big exhale, a big sigh there. She's lost one end and she's feeling the pressure. But yeah, it looks like Russell could be holding 3 again now. The 2 short bowls, the maroon and the white, plus the last one that just came in. The pink jack high bowl's probably just out of the count. And a very close chance there too. Lisa just going through. Yeah, I can confirm now the score has been updated. 7-15 in the men's. Logan is ahead of Cleveland. So that 3 just sort of gives them a bit of a chance. Ooh. Don't know if that's pushed that in far enough to make a difference, but it's in that area. Lisa just pushing Hilda's bowl over. but it's probably not enough still for second. I dare say this bowl will end up being second best though. Lovely bowl there, and it's behind as well. So it is a 4, yes. It's a 4 to Russell Island. So Logan got in for one end. But very quickly the Russell Island girls get more. Chairs are getting moved down there, Kay, so we're going to start finding we can't see scoreboards like the Wynnum scoreboard and...
Oh, right. Maybe I could move it to the other side of the board.
This gives me a perfect opportunity. Gavin will watch this back later. I'll pick on him, and I know he's been sitting in that seat. How dare you move your seat and put it in front of the scoreboard? What's he doing running around talking to everybody?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone. And the Keepin boys just scored a 3, so they're still down 7-15, but making some inroads. Here he comes. When he comes past, we'll tell him to move that.
Next time.
I'm used to doing everything.
So a few of the scores across the green I'm seeing are starting to be a few scores not so close. There's a couple of close ones. There's one score 5-7 after 10 ends up here in the ladies match. That's a real good one. It'd be a ripper. There's a 5-14 in the Keepin versus Cleveland ladies game. There's an 8-11 in the Carina ladies game. There's 11-7 in the Wellington Point men's game.
And this one's Wellis Hill and Macleay Island.
Wellis Hill and Macleay, 5-7. That's the tightest scoring match of all. Of all the what have we got? 10 or so rinks.
It's 10 ends, 12 shots, so it's been pretty close.
That's a ripper game, yeah. Now you might have missed it. The Logan City girls got their knicker savers.
Well, an old coach of mine said, "You just get on the board.
Yep.
That's your first aim. Then your next one, double figures, and after that, what'll be will be."
That's right.
But sometimes it does take a while to get there, but keep working at it.
I think they're all getting a bit more relaxed too. There's been a few touches here and there, so.
Yes, I think Hilda had a toucher with her first ball. I always think it's a
Sue Mullen's watching in from Japan. You'd know Sue Mullen.
I do.
That's a name I've heard just very recently, having many conversations with Mike Hartley in recent days. Hello, Sue. Nice to meet you. Via satellite.
Yes, I think she's...
You need to get back here and sort out your Facebook page because I've been annoying everybody trying to get all the promotion of this.
I think she's home Thursday this coming week. We'll be glad to see her.
Yep. One last quick holiday before pennant season starts.
I think so. A good bowl from Rochelle.
So what's Sue's title at Gateway?
Sue is a member of the match committee.
Okay.
And
I was told she was Facebook guru, so I wasn't sure if she was promotions, marketing, advertising,
yes,
or...
she's just our Facebook guru as well.
Yep.
And she's also one of our gateway umpires
Oh, very good.
as well. Keep her busy.
And what club is she based at?
Wellington Point at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, I may have crossed paths then. I had a lovely game of bowls up there with Sylvia Cinnamon only just recently.
Yes, well, they're getting ready to put in a undercover greens.
Big news for the district.
My word, that's another one. We're very lucky
I'm,
to have quite a few now.
I'm torn between it because I do love grass greens.
So do I. I
And
like grass.
but if you've got the ability to put up a roof over 2 greens, who's going to knock them if you get that opportunity? So
That's right. And you can play 24/7.
That's
You
right.
don't have to worry about the weather.
I get sore legs playing that for that long. Told you I was good with the dad jokes. Well, that means you'll have Manly, Capalaba, and Wellington Point all as 2 greens, double roofs.
Yes, Mt Gravatt, Manly, Capalaba, Wellington Point.
Yep.
Yes, 4. We're very lucky.
Yep. And is there talk of Logan, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Have I heard a rumour or a
Yes,
whisper? I've only
perhaps.
been up here a little while, but
Perhaps down the track they are looking at doing one. Yes, I had heard that as well.
well, I guess it's easy for us to hear the rumours if we're the ones starting them.
Thank you.
We often joke down where we are, the $2,000 grant for a fridge is very much appreciated where we are. There's no paid staff, there's no kitchen like you have up here at a lot of the clubs. It's a very different world. You can be vice president, midweek selector, Saturday selector, and a bar manager, and you don't get anything.
Yes.
So we don't have bowls coordinators. We just have people that get out there and do jobs. It is a different world, but good and bad both ways.
No, we've got some other clubs in our district who are like that, who just run by all volunteers, and they don't have kitchen, a cater, or cafe, or anything in there on site, and there's quite a few of those still around.
Yep. Here's a ripper. Is it going to hang around enough? It is.
I think it is.
Well done to Hilda. Sue reckons she's not a guru.
I think the players down here undercover today must be liking the new skylights that Mt Gravatt have just had replaced.
I did hear about that, yeah.
It's made a big difference. They were the original skylights, so that's quite a few years old, and very yellow and black over the many years, and now sun is streaming in.
Well done. Lovely bowl there.
From Michelle, and she gets shot.
Yep. Well, Ali certainly claimed it as shot, and it looks like it from here, doesn't it?
It does.
That's where my sympathetic genes come out, and I feel poor old Hilda, she'd worked really hard to get that bowl. When you're a lead, it's pretty hard to get shot, especially in circumstances like this. Very hard, or it's not always that common for the leads bowl to be in the count at the end when there's so many bowls following it down. It's always to me, it's always a very big pat in the back sort of situation if, in a pennant game.
Yeah.
If your lead bowl remains in the count by the time everybody else has come down and had a go at it, as we know they do.
Yes, but you have to be positive about it. If you're a lead, I can remember my days when I lead years and years of leading, and you had to pat yourself on the back if you did your job with your, particularly pennant with just your 2 bowls, and if it didn't stay there at the end, well,
what's this gonna hit? Here we go. Oh, nearly changed it.
Good bowls and a little bit of luck.
And she can laugh about it, Lisa.
It's just not happening.
It's not.
No.
But, the sportsmanship, the smile on Lisa's face after that happened, it tells you she knows the situation they're in. She's taking the most positive look at it as she possibly can. Another good chance to thank our sponsors, Hector the Erector. Thank you very much to Simon and Shakira from the Women Bowls Club. Hector Erector, they do plenty of jobs. I know they do lots of work anywhere between the Gold Coast and Cairns, as far as I know. Listening to their exploits and where they've been, and as it says on their advertising there, heavy and sensitive equipment relocations. There's a few comments I could make there about things, but I won't. I might get them to come down to South Australia and put a roof over our green. That's what I might do. And also a big thank you to Bayside Maintenance Plumbing, Steve and Tom from Bayside Maintenance Plumbing. They predominantly work the Redlands and the Wynnum area. I know they get up this way to Mt Gravatt sometimes too. So thank you very much to them. Your support of the live stream and also of local bowls is very much appreciated. And, of course, I can't go, and I'm not crawling because the President's sitting beside me, but thank you very much to the Gateway District Bowls Association. They're giving me a go. They're giving me the opportunity to come down and help showcase this Champ of Champs event, as we see a great bowl there from Hilda. It's very much appreciated because I know when somebody new comes along and you don't know who they are, it takes a bit of time to get used to people and know people. So thank you very much to Mike Hartley and to you, Kate.
It's our pleasure. Any advertising and that bowls can get is welcome. Well, I was just thinking the other day, we've just had the AO down here for 2 weeks. Not a 1-second grab on the news, on TV, on any time.
Yep, I know.
Just nothing, And I was going to say in the paper, in the Mercury of the paper as well. Well, you don't get anything there, but yeah.
I don't even know if they get much in the Gold Coast local paper down there.
No, just nothing. It's sad, really. Really sad. So we just need every bit that we can get.
Yep. And I think, as you asked before, I've been doing it since September. I think the grassroots getting, I've played in the AO and I like watching the AO, but this grassroots level of bowls, this is what I love. There's people sitting at home that have been in the same position as these ladies are right now. We aren't all bowling like Aaron Tees.
No, that's right.
And I love watching him and I like to try and learn. I've got friends that have learnt watching Jack McShane and so forth. We all can learn from certain things, but the grassroots level has a certain appeal that's different. And hopefully there's mums and dads and brothers and sisters, lovely bowl there from Rochelle. Mums and dads and brothers and sisters have contacted me and said, I'm glad you did that job at Kingston or Robe or Mount Gambier. My grandkids actually got to see me, and they wouldn't come and watch a game, but they've actually been, and we can sit at home and watch it together now. And all of that happens, and that's when you see, yeah, this is worthwhile.
That's
you know.
nice about it.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right. Whilst I'm talking about that, I need to pull my finger out.
Jack's in the ditch.
The jack's in the ditch, so just next.
Rochelle had a.
She did. So Rochelle's
Style.
bowls stayed up. That's the white bowl on the right-hand side of your screen there now. The jack, as you can see, folks, there's a little marker right next to the number, the rink number 9. It's dead centre of your screen. So the jack's just gone straight in there. See, Rochelle asked like I do. She asked Ali to put the foot there and leave it there, please.
Yes.
My depth perception, I need that.
It can be very helpful.
The line's good. Has she got the Wheaties to get past Lisa? Not quite.
Yes, the line was good.
Unfortunately, it's just going to be another bowl in the way for her. Both teams are going to have a tough time here trying to navigate these. Now that all of those bowls are sitting roughly at the tee, so 2 metres or just behind the tee. That's her own bowl, so that's in for second at least. It's a big finger measure from Ali. It's nearly an arm measure, isn't it?
Looks like it.
She's going to need bigger hands.
Yes.
She needs hands like that bloke that uses the size 7s. I do like those shirts. That's another thing I watch when I'm bowling. I'm a bit of a connoisseur of different bowl shirts. We've got a club down my way, Beachport, and they have the coolest. It's their away strip bowl shirt.
All right.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's got landmarks from all over the township. There's a train in it, and one of the players, the president of the club, is actually sitting in, and he used to work at the train station there because their bowls club formerly was the train station, the clubhouse.
Right. Oh, right.
So train station, the train line got done away with many moons ago. We're just going to have to hope that Rochelle just takes one step to the side. We haven't had any problems so far. The girls have been fantastic, not getting in the way of the camera. We've got another person, Gail's watching from Cleveland as well. I wonder if she's travelling with Sue. Thank you very much, Gail. I'm glad you're tuning in from all the way over there. And if you are with Sue, I hope you're both having fun. That'd be a little ironic if there was a Sue from Wellington Point and a Gail from Cleveland, both in Japan at the same time. My bet is they're on a girls trip.
No,
they're running amok.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But Japan has become such a popular destination at the moment for Aussies.
Yep. And I'm just trying to think the time of year, whether it's snow season over there at the moment or not. I've been to Japan once many moons ago, but I've been going to go for snowboarding in Japan. They reckon the quality of it's just amazing. This one's going to have the weight. And not
Get
the grass, yeah.
Oh.
It's a fine line, isn't it?
Yes,
You want a
is.
bit of both. We're never happy with the right weight or the right grass. We want both. Yep, I like that call too. So you can be a little bit narrow and push these ones up that are right in front.
Got a little bit of weight on it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to come back far enough. Oh, it is. I tell you what, she's given that a red hot go, and she's probably only a foot or two short.
Getting past
Yeah,
those front
in
ones.
between that gap, that much further, I reckon would have your shot.
This is the Great Wall of China in front.
It is, yeah. And they're all blaming Rochelle for that. She put the jack in the pit.
She did.
I think she's just apologised to Hilda as she walked past her. So both teams still with a chance, but both teams with some consequences if they do get it wrong too. So Gavin's moved the scoreboard for us. The Wynnum, the men's game, the Wynnum versus Mt Gravatt men's game is 11-10 Wynnum's way. The Logan City and Cleveland game, Logan's gone ahead even further. They're 19-7 up over Cleveland. Wellers Hill have gone further ahead, 18-9 ahead of Macleay Island. And Kane and Jacob from Capalaba are 24-8 up ahead of Carina at the moment. I'm sorry we don't know the we can only give you the scores on the rinks and the teams. We don't know who's up and who's down on the other one. Look at that, 6-8 after 12 ends now, that ladies' game up there.
That's the Wellers Hill, Macleay Island
Yeah.
one. Very close.
That's an amazing...
A lot of ones.
Yep.
There.
That's AO Grand Final standard when you got 1-1-1-1-1, isn't it? More and more spectators starting to turn up 2K, which is really good to see. Hopefully people can get down. If you've got the chance to come down to Mt Gravatt, come down for a look, folks. Nice big restaurant here. There's certainly a bar stocked up quite well. And there is plenty of seating around. This is probably one of the... Oh, have a look at this. How's the weight for this bowl going to be? Yeah, that is...
What a lovely bowl.
That is a fantastic bowl there. Lisa's bowl's still going to be close. Ali was just saying she favours Rochelle's bowl.
Must be very close.
Yeah, Lisa's coming up the centre again. Which bowl is she going to push in here? Doesn't want to push. Oh, look at that. She's gone and basically sat right where the cut is, but she's in the untouched and in the drink. So it'll be a measure.
Another close measure.
I think, yeah, it is
Oh, no.
one. Yeah, that last bowl of Rochelle's was the winner. It looked it from here. We're closer to this end. It makes it a little easier, doesn't it? So another good end, but a good end all round from all four.
There you are. Kathy's told you it's summer in Japan.
Summer in Japan at the moment. Oh, she's been on the internet. See, she Googles everything.
Yes.
Well, I do know it's the Northern Hemisphere, but it's not that far past the halfway mark, is it?
No. And Japan's quite far north. You know, you don't know what their summer's like. You know how cold their summer is for the snow.
And we've got another. Oh no, it just dropped in. Excuse me, folks. First time we've seen the cat go in the ditch, I think, today.
On this
And
ring?
very
Yes.
quickly, Lisa takes a good 5 metre walk up the green, and she's really hoping Hilda can bowl a nice short jack here to change things up. They did this when they won their end before. They straight away changed it up, went to a shorter end.
No, not
Yeah.
too big, just a little over.
Yeah, the mat's up a tiny bit further and the jack's definitely shorter. So you can see what the Logan City girls are trying to do. It's just the Russell Island momentum is and their consistency has been there right from the get-go.
Just around.
you know when somebody's in good touch. You hear Rochelle the moment Alison let that bowl go. It had only travelled a metre or so, and Rochelle was already saying, "Yes, Ali. Yes, Ali." So you know somebody's in touch when they're seeing even a teammate's bowl that quickly. It's usually a good sign that they're not only got the feel for it, but they're reading the teammate's bowl quite well.
Yes, absolutely.
Can also indicate how much they've played together. She knows the bowl and the usual grass that it takes. So those little bonds make a big difference, don't they, to your results?
It's all part of a winning teamwork.
Yep. So we are now 2/3 of the way through the match. 21 ends, folks. We will have round 2 this afternoon. And we're thinking we'll possibly be having a men's match on. So there's your banner. So you'll need to, this live stream will stop after this game. We'll all go and have a well-earned lunch break. And we'll be back at 1 p.m. Queensland time for match 2. And it could be any of the men that are out here. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10 men's teams playing today. So we'll be down to...
I think there are a couple of buys. There are a couple of buys. So
to try and even up the numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw that on Bowls Link.
That's right. So... there should
So
be
are the buys
quite
being played in the second round, are they?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you
That's
you win a game and then you get a buy after that? Or no, the buys are the first round.
Buys,
I was thinking,
buys the
how does
first
that
round,
work? Yeah.
and they'll play. Who get the buy, they'll play in the second round.
That's
So
interesting.
there'll still be 1, 2, 3, 4 games for the men this afternoon, and there'll be
good.
2 for the ladies. So they'll all be on one. I should imagine all on the one green.
Yeah, I think Bob said they were going to put them all in
Down
here
here.
under the roof.
Yep.
What a horrible shame. In South Australia, they're crying about the weather right now. And you've got 2 options here. On a beautiful sunny day, and you come and sit under the roof. That's just to rub it into those South Australians, isn't it?
Yes,
There'll be people out there like Kathy saying, I hope it's Kane and Jacob. They want to watch, some of the best players going around. But it is also important.
it'll be a blind draw for the rinks.
I think they're going to do a blind draw of the men's ones now that we've had ladies. And look, at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just happy that even if 4 different clubs get some exposure today, and therefore their club mates can get a chance to watch them and things like that.
Absolutely.
Next weekend, if Gateway wants me back, we would have a ladies' final for the first game in the morning because the men have a semi still.
That's right.
Because you've got less entries. So we could have a ladies' final in the morning and a men's final in the afternoon.
It'd be a semi-final in the afternoon of the men's.
Wouldn't the men have their semi-final when the ladies have their... Men would have their semi-final when the ladies are having their final.
2 semis next Saturday morning.
For the men? Yeah, but only a final for the ladies. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So... So, folks, get behind Border Sports Live. Get behind YouTube Live Sports. Get on to Gateway and say, geez, that was really good. We got to see everybody. We want him to come back and do the final next Saturday.
And
then I'll have to ring Wynnum and say, I'm sorry, I can't play in the trial match. And I'll be in big trouble. Maddie will be chewing my ear off. The selectors, they'll be saying, Tim, no, Bowls, stop streaming.
But these are, they say, these are the club members here. It's just the ordinary club members and players who keep our bowls clubs going. They're the workers. They're not only players. For a lot of them, I look around and I know that they are the workers in their clubs as well, because they know if everyone... I think we all know that we play bowls. If we don't all help and volunteer and work, our little clubs
there is no
won't.
bowls.
That's right. Unfortunately, we're a dying sport for various reasons. We're just losing clubs and numbers by the hundreds. And,
Coorparoo is in your district.
They are.
And you're the president.
They are fighting to keep
Dare I ask, even from South Australia, you talk about bowls not being in the news. Unfortunately, that's something that I did see in the news. And I'm quite sad, having lived up here, as I said earlier, lived up here for years, and I know people that have grown up in that area. Are you able to give the viewers, not to put you on the spot if you can't say anything, but are you able to give the viewers any indication of how... I've heard that, that obviously everybody was trying to fight for them. Is there any indication of how things are going?
No, not at the moment. It's gone very, very quiet. Coorparoo are doing all they can to stay there, make Bowls Queensland appreciate them and see that yes, we want to stay. We are a viable club, but I think it's very dicey at the moment. I don't know which way it will go. I mean, it's such a valuable piece of land where it is. A
bit like Cleveland's recently purchased land. These are all the things I'm learning since I've got up here, and then the Victoria Point Capalaba situation is recently happening. So much happening that doesn't happen down where I'm from. We don't get those sorts of things. Somebody gets a grant for $10,000 and everybody hears about it. You're talking about millions and millions of dollars worth of land near Canal Estates.
That's right.
And Coorparoo, which is 15 minutes from the city.
Yes.
Oh, what's Lisa done here? Oh, she's unlucky again. She is dead set unlucky. And she's still smiling. So Gateway's behind Coorparoo, and it's simply
we would love to see them stay as a real bowls club.
Yep.
I know they make a lot of their they stay afloat and make a lot of their money through barefoot bowls and the position that they're in. Yes, we would really like them to be able to stay, but
would a live stream of a tournament down there help them out? If I was to donate
I don't know. It'd be well worth talking about and finding out. Yes.
Yep. Because I'd be more than happy to help them out, and I don't get into political conversations.
No.
And I don't want that to. And I don't want that anybody to think that that's political. I would just love to support the battler. I play in a small club down in South Australia. Wynnum's not one of the biggest clubs up here. No. Those sorts of clubs, as you say, they were the heart and soul when my grandparents were bowling. They were the heart and soul of bowls anywhere in Australia. I'd be more than happy to donate my time to the Coorparoo Bowls Club if they had an event coming up and they'd like to live stream it. If we could organise it, if you want to talk to somebody that you know there, and
I will pass that on. Yep. Thank you very much.
Good. Yep, I'd love to do that, and maybe some sponsors to get on board then, which would help raise some money for whatever they chose. They might need more uniforms, or they might need legal costs paid for, or whatever situation. I don't know their money situation, but if we live stream it, somebody might come on and do some sponsoring. I don't want the money. Give it to the club. Let them use that for whatever purpose they need. But like I said, it's not a political thing for me. It's just simply trying to help out a battler club. And if we can help them out...
I think it's definitely in the hands of the lawyers now, looking at things, how to work it out between Bowls Queensland and Coorparoo.
Yep.
So,
all right. Well, if there's anybody out there from Coorparoo Bowls Club, if you're tuned in, I'll offer to come down. If you've got a tournament coming up in the near future, as long as it's not at pennant time or on a Saturday, because my club will kick my bum. If I tell them I can't make it, I've got to go and... but yeah, if you've got a midweek tournament or a Sunday tournament coming up... let's see what we can do to help them out. Well done, Hilda. Great bowl. That's a Mr. Chalky, that one. Oh. Oh, it's up to them. We've just had somebody go past and say the white flag may have been suggested, and they've been told, no, you're on TV, you can't. So I don't know if that's correct or not, but...
No, well, there is the surrender law. It's in law now. If you can't win by the number of ends that are left, the umpire can call it.
Well, they certainly could. They certainly could win,
but
still. With
seven
ends remaining
and 8 bowls.
There's 56. There's 56 shots still
That's
available.
Right. Yeah.
And you know me, I love the underdog. Come on, go the underdog. I want to see it 24-25 soon, and no disrespect to the Russell Island girls at all.
Yes. Just like to see a couple of ends where it just does go Logan's way. They have been unlucky with a few of their bowls where.
And they've been very sporting on those unlucky moments too. There's been no rolling of the eyes. There's been no swearing. I know blokes that if they were playing in this game and they were playing for Logan City, I'd have to turn the microphones down because blokes tend to express their anger and disappointment a little. But these girls have been very honourable, all 4 girls, both teams.
This has been played in good spirit.
Yeah, I can see the Russell Island girls have been actually quite. I'll have a look at this.
It's a lovely bowl from Rochelle.
Yeah. There's been a lot of positivity from both. And we all know full well, both of these teams, the result could be the opposite tomorrow. On the same green or a different green. We've all seen it. We've all had ripper days on Saturdays and shockers on Sundays.
That's right. The longer you play
it's not always
bowl,
because of the hangovers either.
the longer you play bowls, the more you realise that.
Lovely bowl there.
It can be so different from...
Oh, absolutely.
Even the first half of a game and the second half of of the game can change, let alone from one morning and afternoon, day to day.
Yep. And you can have a lead in a second and get you off to a brilliant start for the first 10 ends, and the skipper and the third are just doing nothing. And in the afternoon...
They come to the fore and it just changes. It's what makes it very frustrating.
But it's also that's what
that
brings
keeps
me...
us playing,
It sounds odd, but the frustration is half of the appeal. Just the simple fact that it's a challenge. If it wasn't a challenge, it wouldn't be quite as appealing, I don't think. That's why I've tried not to get too good at bowls, because they never get boring. So I just like to stay as that very average bowler, see.
No, you're just out there playing. Winning is a real bonus.
Yeah.
The pleasure is being out there and being able to play.
Somebody said it to me, probably only a few years after I'd actually started playing. And they said you'll lose a lot more games than you win. At the time, I didn't really get the gist of it, And now I see that, and it doesn't matter, whether I'm playing in Division 1 or I'm playing a social game on a Sunday afternoon with friends. It does happen that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, unless you're Aaron Tees and Corey Wedlock and Kane and Jacob. What's their score, by the way, at the moment? Yeah, see, their scores...
28-9?
Yeah.
Something like that.
28-9.
I think.
And I don't know personally the guys that they're playing with, but I have been around the Gateway area long enough to know the Carina guys have got some very good bowlers.
Absolutely.
I think they had Division 1 and Division 2 the first year I was up here. And then there was some floating and some toing and froing of players. So, and look, you just don't know who's going to win your club pairs for a start.
No.
Here we go. Here we go. Hilda.
Oh, she took out her own
Oh,
ball.
look. And Lisa's just laughing again. She's like...
Can't believe it.
There is some days where you just cannot... You cannot pick that.
Dear, oh dear.
And from a Wynnum perspective, I can tell you things aren't looking as good for Rowdy and Gavin at the moment. They've had the lead right up until the last end or two. They're now 14-11 down on that one. So, yeah. So that's Wynnum versus Mt Gravatt, sorry.
Yes.
Logan is still ahead of Cleveland, 21-7. Wellers Hill are on 19, but I can't see what Macleay Island's on at the moment. 12. 19-12, Wellers Hill over.
Macleay. Clay Island.
Yeah. I just want to go and give these Logan City ladies a hug and say, hang in there. Hang in there. Look,
Yes.
they've all had it. They're all having a chat mid-green now, and they're all being quite diplomatic about it. At the end of the day, they'll walk away from this if the result stays the way it is, and that hopefully they'll say, you know what, we still won our club champion pairs, club pairs this year. That's at any club. I don't care how big or small your club is. If you win the pairs, unless there's only two players, so you have nobody to play. Every game you win is an achievement.
It is.
And so if you've won your club pairs, whether you've won 1, 2 or 3 games, depending on how many ladies at your club, it's still an achievement. And I think you've always got to go back to that. You can't sit there and go, oh, we got flogged at the champs.
No.
There's blokes over there from Carina that, are sort of similar sort of scoreboard. I can see a 21-7 on the ladies on the outside green right now.
And that goes to it. You know, if you're playing and you've put your bowl there, but it doesn't stay there till the end, but you had it there and you did your job.
That's right.
And
you put the bowl within a foot of the jack. You can't control if somebody else takes that out.
No, that's right. So it's that sort of mentality as well.
Yep. Yeah, she did. Pushed another one up, as she said there. Just an update on our favourite rink up there. 8 all after 14 ends. And that's Macleay.
And Wellers Hill.
Macleay Island and Wellers Hill and the ladies. 8 all, 14 ends. 13-10 on the one next door. That's the Wellington Point men's game.
And Camp, is it Camp? I think it's Camp Hill.
Camp Hill it was,
yes.
So 13-10, but we're not sure, folks, who's up and who's down. See Wellington Point's shirt looks very similar to the ladies' one next door there.
Yeah, the same colours, isn't it?
All right. Is it going to come back in? No. So it's a 4 to Russell Island. And I don't think they've updated their scoreboard all the way. By my calculations, it's now 32-2. We'll see if that's what they update it to. We've completed 16.
Yes, I think it's right. That's right. Yes, the skips are just putting the... Lisa's just doing it. Every alternate end.
It is 32-2, yes. As I said, folks, after this game, what time have we got now? Where are we at? It's 11:45 now. So we're going to go, I imagine this game probably will go past 12 o'clock. At 1 p.m, as you can see on your screen there now, at 1 p.m, we'll be starting round 2. As far as I know from organisers here today, that will be a men's match. It may be the likes of Kepler Vessels, Kane or Jacob Nelson, or any of the other men's teams that are here at the moment. We've, as Kay said, we've got some that are just turning up now. So we've got some extras in the men's. Who have we got coming up? We've got Cooperoo, Victoria Point and Belmont.
Yes.
So there's 3 that are turning up new. So who... Cooperoo will be playing the winner of Camp Hill and Wellington Point. Kapalaba Karina's winner will play Victoria Point. Wynnum and Mt Gravatt's winner will play the winner of Wellers Hill and Macleay. Well, they're playing right next door to each other at the moment. Cleveland and Logan, the winner of that will play Belmont, who have had a bye in the first round. So, yeah, it could be interesting. You'll have players coming out here fresh, and you'll have some that are got tired old legs from 21 ends of Toolm Walk. So that's it. That's what's coming up. After 1 o'clock, there is a separate link. So you'll need to, when this game's finished, you'll need to leave this game, go out of YouTube, go back into YouTube Live Sports. If you get the chance, as Wombat always says, and I think he did say it just before, when you're on YouTube, you can just press the link. If you go to the Facebook page, Border Sports Live, follow that. Makes me feel good about myself for 5 minutes. Border Sports Live is my Facebook page, and I put all the links for all the games in there. They all get broadcast on YouTube Live Sports. Remember, every single one of these is free for you to watch. So you can go to the Facebook page of mine and press on the link, and up it comes. Watch it on your phone or your iPad. If you're at home watching it on your television and doing it that way, do it through YouTube. Live Sports is the channel. If you subscribe, it just helps you find things a little easier. It gives you more options. You can go to playlists. You can go back to certain replays and things like that. Once again, costs absolutely nothing. You can watch other events that have been run by Happy Bowler, Benny Two Shoes, Jason Curry on the north side of Brisbane, Tony Scott. But Benny Two Shoes, you know him?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I must admit I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Oh.
I don't seem to have time.
Yeah. You're the president of a district. I don't imagine you'd have time to do much other than a little bit of playing and the rest running an entire district. So we won't give you too much of a hard time.
I did.
But, yeah, Wombat.
The thing is, I'm a great reader.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes I just pick, I'd rather pick up a book, and I even do that in a book. Pick up a book rather than put the TV on.
Yeah, I don't tend to watch a great deal of TV. But if New South Wales is winning, or the Swans are winning, or Cronulla's winning, I turn it on. Or the motorbikes, or bowls, and that's about it.
Listen, I went down to Hobart on last weekend because my Lions were playing down there at Bellreeve on Sunday to see them.
That would have been great to see at Bellreeve too.
Yes.
They reckon it's fantastic for cricket. A little bit like, it's got that same sort of a feel like the North Sydney Oval. And what's the one on the north side of Brisbane where they play some of the women's cricket matches now?
I don't know.
Smaller oval, without the big stadium, and, there'll be a big oak tree or something on the hill, and those sort of Bellreeve's got that sort of feel to it.
The Bellreeve Ninja Stadium's got the little hill still, very small. In fact, I went to school and lived at Bellreeve, and the stadium was only three streets back from where I lived.
Yep.
But then you're just wide open. That's when you mentioned the cold winds from Antarctica come straight up.
Yes,
it
they
comes
would
straight
too.
up and hits, and that's where they put the stadium when they built it. They put it with its back to the south.
So that's your version of the Fremantle Doctor, but it's a cold one.
Definitely.
Yeah. Did you see that last comment there from Kathy? I'm gonna read it out to the audience.
No,
There's a comment.
don't.
There's a comment in the live chat from one of our what's the phrase you use?
Listeners.
One of the viewers who watches the most, and I do know she watches an awful lot of bowls. And for the rest of the viewers that can't see the live chat because you're watching on the TV, the comment is, we'll have to watch this back, Kay, just to hear how awesome you were in commentating. So congratulations. Well done to you.
Thanks very much, Kathy. I think you are exaggerating a little bit there.
You bloody Queenslanders, you all stick together, I tell you. How's the progress, changing the subject a little bit, how's the progress of the stadium that they're building in Tasmania for when they have an AFL team? Because there was a bit of political hoo-ha over that too, wasn't there?
Yes, I think there still is. I did hear that the stadium is going to definitely be built and it will have a roof, but to cut down on costs, some of the other outside, what can I say? They would have to cut costs, but it wouldn't be the roof.
It's going to be like the one in Melbourne. That's
so it may not have all the the gadgets and whiz bag things. They'll have to cut something out.
So they won't have running water, but they'll have a roof. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what it was. Actually, on the weekend, I actually drove past it. They've got a big sign up where it's going to be, and I think it's in a really strange place. Where they're going to put it. Apparently it's a go-ahead, which will be great. But
that's good. I believe there was a fair bit of contribution required, federal, state and AFL, to get it off the ground. And then, of course, there's the players that need to get over there. And
I think the political
Sorry to interrupt
party,
you. Sorry to interrupt you. I know I started that conversation, but... Hilda's holding shot, and I nearly had to swallow my words. My goodness, I thought that even got a touch on that.
I think it did.
Yeah, well, Alison was standing right above it. She didn't see it.
Oh, no.
All right, so Lisa now looking to come down. This could be the second winning end.
Oh, I think she's...
Yeah, she's been real cautious there, and I reckon that's probably not a... I think Hilda deserves...
Yes. Well done, Hilda.
She soldiered on.
Yes, she has.
Well done.
Double disc. A
little bit of glory, so she'll be able to take that away, and hopefully she'll watch this. She'll be able to go back later on and say, "I had one in." And once again, as I said before, when you're the lead, often your bowls, like it nearly did a moment ago, nearly got cleaned out.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I know I started the questions about the the Tasmanian Stadium.
That's all right. Yes.
So look, even Boss War Eagle, one of our famous regular viewers, he's even saying you're doing a very good job from the US. Compliments from the US.
Thank you very much.
We just call him Boss. I'm not going to mess with a bloke who goes by Boss War Eagle.
Oh, right. How many seats will it hold? I think it's only going to be about 30 or 40,000.
Yeah.
So it's not going
Population-wise,
to be...
you couldn't justify.
You wouldn't want it, no.
Yeah. Whereas you're looking at getting rid of the Gabba here in Brisbane, which has got... They'd hold 60, wouldn't they?
No, that only about 35, 36.
Oh, is it really?
It's only a small one.
But Lang Park's getting an upgrade, and they hold 50.
They do.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming Boss knows the Tasmanian population's far smaller than the Queensland population.
Well, there was only 10. There was just over 10,000 at Ninja Stadium at Bellerive on Sunday for the Richmond Lions one.
And who was it? Sorry, Richmond.
Richmond the Lions, Brisbane Lions. It was, yes.
How much did you flog Richmond by?
Not very much.
Not very much?
We don't flog
I'm only saying that because I've got a Richmond mate who could possibly be watching this now.
I think it was 35 points.
That's a fair flogging.
No, that's all right. So
it's nearly at that a bit too boring to watch stage.
Well done.
Do you normally travel for?
No, not really.
2 great bowls from Hilda there.
I've only travelled twice to see a game. I've only been to the MCG once, and that was, I mentioned it, and I said, really, I'd love to go to the MCG and see a game just for the atmosphere.
Yep.
And I didn't really care who played. I just wanted to go, and I was lucky enough to go about 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
who was playing?
Richmond and the Lions, I think it was again.
No one.
Yes.
Yeah, I did the same. I've only ever seen one game at the MCG, and it was back when Favola was playing for Carlton. I think it was the day he did the soccer kick over his head, like the Pele, the Maradona kick.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed going and sitting amongst the Victorians. There was probably 80 or 90,000 there. I don't think it was a sellout. But to watch when it's not your team playing and you're watching 80, 90,000 absolute diehard, passionate people cheering, and just that sensation in the crowd, it was good.
Yes.
Being a Swans supporter, there's a few games I'm glad I didn't go to the MCG to watch. We tend to choke at grand final time. Not always, but we have.
You could be there this year.
We could be there this year. We could be at the Gabba in another week or two. Is that right?
You are next week. Yes,
If you've got any free tickets falling out of your pockets, just make sure they just fall out right when I'm walking past, okay?
Yes, the next couple of weeks we've got Geelong and Swans, so a couple of really
tough
games.
That is tough games.
So
What are you guys, middle of the ladder at the moment?
yes, about 8, something like that, about the middle. No excuses. We haven't been played that well, but we had a few injuries. But never mind.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What's Lisa? Come on, Lisa. Right up.
I reckon that's through. Oh, that could very well be 3. I think that will sneak in just ahead of Ali's Bowl. Down at sort of 4 o'clock there. That might be 4th best, I think. Actually, just watching Allison during the game, I think this one's going to end up being, if not shot, be very close to it.
Just pulled up too.
Yep. 1.5 foot short, but a bit wider. So, Hilda, after getting shot last end, is holding 2 at the moment. And now we've got Panda in the house. Hello, how are you, sweet cheeks? Panda was instrumental in, because as I said, I've only started this last September and learning how to do a Facebook page. Also, she was instrumental in getting me my first set of uniform shirts. So bowl shirts, So this is the YouTube Live Sports shirt. So this is the one Happy Bowler has, but I actually got one that has Border Sports Live and YouTube Live Sports on it. And she organised all of that for me, and they came through fantastically. Hilda's got another ripper. It'll be handy back there.
Nice catcher.
Because I don't think Alison or Rochelle are going to be short, especially if they're down 2. So a bowl behind to start is very, very handy. So, I mean, there you go. There's a perfect example of the community that is created through live streaming. A husband and wife that watch the live streaming and then get involved, and they didn't know me from a bar of soap. Next thing you know, they're organising shirts for me to use for a uniform.
Yeah.
Organising the overseas order and all that sort of stuff. So that's the bowls community that I love.
It is, yes, it is.
Thanks, boss. Yeah, the only thing about those shirts is... Oh, that's Lisa's. That's okay. Yep.
Oh, a little bit more.
Yep, that's good. And it's another one in the way. So my last 2-day tournament in South Australia before I came up here, I handed the reins over. The whole commentary got handed over to lady commentary team. One male joined in as well, but the whole idea was that the fella and I who'd been doing most of the commentating, we wanted to play in this last 2-day men's fours tournament at Mount Gambier. So Kathy, being the IT guru, she hopped on and she was in charge of cameras and IT and all that sort of stuff. And then mates who had commentated with me, their wives all joined in and they all got on the commentary.
Oh, right.
So they had an absolute ball.
Party.
I just handed it over. Yeah. The sad part was it was an open draw, and would you believe it, our rink got drawn on the live stream rink. So after my first 6 months of live streaming, they had just rubbing their hands together. Oh, we'll get him back. And I had a shocking game. I had an absolute... I won't use the language that would best describe the way I played in that game. So
Just could do better.
Yeah, oh, look, yes. I could have played better 99 times out of 100 better than that I did on that one. Anyway, suffice to say, by the end of the 2-day tournament, I wasn't skipping, I was leading.
You must have been playing good bowls then. You've got to...
Well, I begged them to. I begged them. But it was lovely to be out, and we all wore these shirts that we got. There's... Oh, yeah, didn't want that white one going in too far.
What's Rochelle going to do?
2 options. Yep, she's staying with the backhand. She can use her own bowl that's sitting out there at... There's no bowls out there at sort of 2-3 o'clock on the right hand, the white bowl on the right hand side of the screen. She's only got to sneak under that and about 2 foot. Or she gets a gap up the centre like she almost did. Rock and roll. Now the wall has got bigger and bigger. Lisa's got a horrible situation in front of her. I guess Lisa's forehand is probably a safer... We'll see, they're talking, they're working it out. I see more danger for her on a backhand, and she's
Backhand?
She's taking the chance. There is a pink and a black there that she can use, just near where...
Just the right.
And just not the white, Lisa. Not the white, Lisa. How far has she pushed it through?
We've pushed it through.
Yeah, it looks like it may be worth a measure. Oh, no, there's still 2 down.
Still 2? Right.
Oh, there's still a bowl to come anyway. There'll be a big sigh of relief there. Yeah, so that bowl that got pushed through is 3rd best. Can see some of the Victoria Point boys up there. I've played against those fellas before.
Steve and John, I believe. Yes, they got the bye in the first round, so they'll be ready to play the Capella boys. I think they would have won this morning. They've
28-10, it looks like Capella got up over Karina. So they've scoreboards only gone to 17 ends, so yeah, they may have opted out there.
17 finished 18. They may have not played the last 3.
Yeah. Well, number-wise, what is it? 18 ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. They probably played the 18th end, and if they got 1, then you cannot win from there.
Yeah.
You're 19 shots away.
And the margin in this game doesn't make any difference. It's either
just straight knockout.
Winners and go through. That's it. Doesn't matter whether it's by 1 or 10, whatever. Let's see what Rochelle does with her last bowl.
Yeah, well, these girls may cross that similar bridge soon when they decide.
Well, this is their 18th, isn't it? And
yep. But both teams, all players, both teams, are still giving it 100% regardless of the score in this game. And that's a definite 3 now. It was a 3, I think, before, but it's proof that it's great that the Logan City girls haven't.
Oh no, you play out to the end and keep it going. 2, looking at the 3rd.
I've been told I'm too nice. I just go, yeah, that's 3. That's right. If I'm on the other side, if I'm on 32 on the scoreboard,
Yes.
that's what I would say. But it is always best to do it correctly too. So what have we missed on the chats here?
Oh, someone in the playground.
Two to the Logan City girls. So I don't know whether they...
I think they may.
They're doing the mathematics on it now. Yeah, they look like they're going to continue on.
No. I think they're going to call it a game. Call it a game.
Well, Kay Fick, President of Gateway District Bowling Association, a huge thank you to you.
Thank you very much.
Your work might not be over, so I haven't got any other friends here, so...
I'll see if I can find you one.
Can I phone a friend? Or can I buy a vowel and buy a friend? It's been a pleasure.
Yes,
and,
you too.
And look, I seriously, I do not know what's going to happen after lunch. At 1 p.m, folks, we'll be back. Congratulations and a big thank you to the ladies from Russell Island and the ladies from Logan City. I need to go over and catch up with them and give them a little gift. Thank you very much to KFIC. Very much appreciated. To the viewers, to those of you who have been on the live chat, I know I've probably missed a fair bit of it. I do feel a little bit like I'm starting all over again. It just feels a little foreign. I'm looking at a lot of uniforms that I don't know where people are from. But thank you very much for tuning in. Big numbers have tuned in for the first day up here in Brisbane. So it's been fantastic. Give you a couple of quick score updates while we're going. 16-12, Mt Gravatt is now ahead of Wynnum in the men's. Cleveland is still down. So Logan City is leading 21-10 against Cleveland in the men's. Wellers Hill is still leading 19-12. That game looks like it's been possibly abandoned. 19-12, Wellers Hill, Macleay Island after 15 ends was the last score on the scoreboard, so I can't update you any more than that. Hopefully, Dennis, if you're still listening, tuning in. Now, let's get to this ripper game that's on behind us out in the sunshine. The score is 10-9 after 16 ends. And now, you said that's Macleay Island, Kay, and Wellers Hill, is that correct? There's a W and an M on the scoreboard. So I'm guessing W and M, Wellers and Macleay. Yep. Yeah, and in the men's, Wellington Point versus Camp Hill, 13 all after 16. So that one's tightened up. That was Wellington Point were ahead in that one earlier. Next one along, we've got Carina in the ladies. So who are they playing? Mt Gravatt. That's 19-13, but we're not sure who's up. And the Capella Bar Cleveland ladies game has finished. There was somebody was up in that, but once again we weren't sure who was up. So that's the update as best that we can give you at the moment. Massive thank you to Kay Fisk. Fick, sorry, it's been a bit of a baptism of fire for all of us. I'm feeling a little revitalised now. 1 o'clock, folks. I'll bring up, before we go, a big thank you to the sponsors, Bayside Maintenance Plumbing. Steve mainly works over in Alex Hills, the Redlands, and the Wynnum area, and up as far possibly as Mt Gravatt. Been doing it for 20 years now, has his son as an apprentice, which is a fantastic thing for their family. And also Hector the Erector, Simon and Shakira from the Wynnum Bowls Club, getting on board and supporting us. Thank you very, very much. It's great to have you guys on board. So this afternoon, 1 o'clock, Queensland time, for those of you in South Australia that are tuning in, it will be 1:30 for you. I'm assuming we will definitely start at that time. We will not be starting early, and it'll be highly unlikely that we would be late, which is unusual for me. So there it is on your screen now, folks. 1 o'clock start. We will, as far as we know, we will be having a men's game. We don't know which one. We don't know if it'll be somebody that's had a bye in the first round or not, or winners of their first round game. So thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. From Tim at Border Sports Live, from Kay at Gateway District Bowling Association. Bye for now.
Yes, baptism of fire. Thank you very much, Tim.
Sorry?
I'll be around. I'll be around for the rest of the day. I'll try and find you another friend.
1,400 people have watched already.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really good, because there's a lot of people up here who wouldn't have known me from a bar of soap. So, and I would nearly guarantee you by Monday, I reckon that'd nearly be double.
There are a lot of people
They watch it
who
later.
watch